Hi Sagittarius, it's me Alex and I'm here to bring you your weekly tarot reading. I hope you guys are doing well and had a great Christmas. Too many. Let us see what the universe has for you, Sagittarius. Eight of Pentacles, focus, determination. Oh Lord. Oh boy. Working on starting over after a really tumultuous relationship that you had to pull yourself out of, that you had pretty much had to dead. Five of Swords for me is also ghosting. With the Four of Cups, you know, and just kind of waiting and being patient for the universe to send you that one true love. Not only that, but with that Strength card, I feel like that's you trying to break this addiction. Finding the strength to walk away from this, Capricorn. I'm hearing there's nothing in it for you, by the way. I'm also hearing that you guys are on different pages. I'm also hearing that all the time that you've known this person, I feel like you guys have, how do you say? They kept showing you that they were on a different page, by the way. But you know what? You want them back, but you have to have the strength to close out the cycle. But you want them to come back. This feels like inner child stuff, as in growing up, you didn't get ample amounts of love. Like most of us, you learned about love through abuse, right? Abuse of physical, mental, verbal, you know, absence, neglect, abandonment. Like, you've learned about attachment and love through all of those things. So now with this particular person, it's almost like, but I love them and I want to be with them, but they're not who you need them to be, Sagittarius. And I'm sorry to tell you guys that, but I really do feel like that's something you need to know. Not only that, but with the Devil and the Eight of Cups, number one, I feel like you've tried to walk away from this person countless times, right? Haven't been successful, okay? And then not only that, but oh, okay. I was going to say not only that, but you tried to walk away from this person countless times. But not only that, I don't believe that it's love that's bringing you back. I believe it's codependency and or attachment that's bringing you back, right? And when I looked over here and saw the Eight of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups, to me, that's you exploring and learning about what is best for your heart, right? In order for you to discover what's best for your heart, you first have to know your heart. If you know you have a tender, sensitive heart, you don't need the Emperor. You don't need, as an example, maybe an Aries or somebody who doesn't show full emotion, as an example. You need somebody who is emotionally available, right? And then not only that, but with the Fool card and also the Knight of Pentacles, when you did try to move away from this person, it kind of feels like with every breakup, you get further and further and further away before circling back to the unlove. It's almost like you're waiting for the devil in this person, for all the red flags to disappear. Angels are saying some of you guys too, especially you spiritual Sagittarians, are maybe even waiting for this person to heal this devil, right? It's almost like you are justifying why you stay in contact, why you still love and want that devil. It's almost like a justification that you tell yourself. It's almost like a rationalization that you tell yourself, which basically justifies why you can't let them go or why you keep coming back or whatever you want to call it. But baby, that devil is sitting right there on my table. So if the devil is sitting here and you're reading this week, Sagittarius, that basically says the devil is still sitting in your person. Okay? And you walking away because this is, God forgive me, and I don't mean this negatively. I say this with respect, but you were raised by this devil. You were raised by this toxicity, right? And it's only until you heal, right? You may be sitting around waiting for them to heal, Sagittarius, but you may actually need to heal the codependency and the negative attachment that you have to this person. Not only that, but a lot of you guys, argue with me if you want. You don't want to be single. You don't want to be alone. Let's keep it funky, Sagittarius. Okay. You don't. And it's, every time you decide to walk away, you may even date other people, but nobody tickles your fancy. Sorry, I just told my age. Nobody really does it for you like this person. You got 2 8s here on the table, 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. So that just kind of says to me that you really need to take a look within at the process of how you love, the process of love, and also who you need as a lover, right? Because just because I met him or her at Starbucks and they had a nice smile and, they had on a blazer with the leather patches on the elbow, they looked pretty educated and smart, and you know what I mean? Just because this person presented like a viable option doesn't mean that internally they were a viable option. And I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, at 90 years old, you ain't gonna give a shit about the outside. It is the inside that you are gonna care about, right? So be careful about that as far as how they present and then who they really show you that they are, right? And angels are also saying too, the deprogramming, moving out of codependence and abandonment issues, that is going to take time, right? But have some faith in this universe. This universe, the universe birthed the devil, but guess who else the universe also birthed? Your soulmate. You see what I mean? And for a lot of you guys, I really do feel like that's also the challenge that you have, right? Because this is the devil So it's almost like, okay, if I learn somebody new, it's going to take a while and I got to learn their quirks and learn all this stuff over again. And Sagittarius, at the end of the day, I'm sorry, I will take the Fool or Virgo over the Capricorn of this devil. As in, I would learn a new person versus continuously turning my back on this devil. Now, notice when I say continuously turning my back on this devil, it's almost like you always have to go back to them. And then once you go back to them, you wind up turning your back on the devil you went back to. So that was just a shortened approach in saying you got to keep turning your back on this person every time that you go back to them. And you know something? I'm going to say this looking at the 5 of Swords. I feel like a lot of y'all know better. You do. You're not a stupid sign, Sagittarius. You're not. You guys are highly intelligent, right? Because you guys are the big picture thinkers, right? You have that institutionalized thinking from 30,000 feet. So you can pretty much sum up a situation quicker than maybe any other zodiac sign, right? And if that's the case, if you know this is dead end, it's not going anywhere, oh, never mind. Because I was going to say, then why would you keep putting yourself in harm's way? But angels just said because they don't want to be single. Angels are also saying too, again, to an extent when it comes to, again, your love and how you love, you don't know any better. It's almost like if you were raised by breadcrumbers, as an example, and everybody you dated was a breadcrumb, you don't know any other way. You don't know that, holy shit, like what? There are people out there who can give me more? That's what I feel like you're going through. Right now, you're in love with a breadcrumber, right? And the universe is like, Sagittarius, let's get serious. Because you ain't no breadcrumber, right? So the fact that you're not one says they exist. The non-breadcrumbers exist. Why do you keep going back to one? You know, yeah, you don't want to be single. Okay, all right, no problem. No judgment, by the way. So here, you're gonna have to find the strength to end this cycle, to let this go. You really are, right? Because you guys know, like I know, you see the fire in his belly, right? As in, this person is just going to wind up burning you out, right? They're doing an amazing job right now, okay? Not only that, but the Six of Cups is my inner child card. And I feel like, yeah, your inner child is screaming out to you and saying, I want love, mommy or daddy. I want love. And you keep presenting it with this devil, and the inner child is like, I don't want that stinky devil, right? I want mama here. But right now, you may not know what mama is again, or what daddy is again, because all you've been used to is this toxic breadcrumbing situation. And guys, always remember, these cards are secondary. I don't get on here and read the card just, okay, this is a new journey and this is a leap of faith and this. No, I am also intuitively reading. So definitely hear when I'm using breadcrumb, which is typically the Six of Pentacles. Don't be like, well, that ain't the Six of Pentacles. All right, anyway, just a little side note. What do we have for Sagittarius? You're ready. Yeah, you're ready to take this leap of faith and keep going until you find your goal. Compromise. There's something better. Compromise just says to me, right? Because logic says the devil I know versus the devil I don't know. Well, clearly there's an advantage with the devil that I do know, because I know all the quirks, the ins and outs of this devil. So why learn somebody new? Why learn a new devil, right? That's logic. But logic also says too, especially statistical logic, says, well, who said you got to meet a new devil? Why you can't meet a new angel? Bingo. That's what that compromise is. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are having to compromise your logic, not in a negative way, because I feel like you've done that enough with this devil. I feel like you need to allow a new perspective to enter in. No, I don't wanna. That could be your resistance, and that's fine. All right, Moonology. Who do we have here before I pull these Moonology cards? You have Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn. I felt like I did this. Leo and Scorpio. Okay, so you have Scorpio and Cancer at the bottom and Virgo here. So earth and water. Then at the top you have earth and air and fire. Okay. Who's not here? Swords. No, Aquarius is here with the air signs. Balance spirituality and practicality. You're very close to achieving your goal. It's time to release negativity. There's Aries. It's time to take action. Yeah. That kind of says to me that, yeah, this is the new beginning. It's like enough is enough, Sagittarius. Right? Enough is enough. And this to me feels like for those Sagittarians who keep running back to a dead-end situation with this devil. And I feel like this is not a Capricorn sun. I feel like this is somebody with Capricorn moon. Or they could have Aquarius moon. Or Leo moon. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I love you, Sag. Bye.